Hello students, I Aarti ma'am welcome you all to yet another session of English online class dated 8 December 2020. The topic of today's online class is poems Animals from the book First Flight. Students, we have already done the explanation of this poem, paragraph wise, literary devices and difficult words along with that. Now in this session we will do the NCERT questions, extra questions and 10-year questions which have already come in exams from this poem. So let us start the session. Page number 84, NCERT questions. Question number 1. Notice the use of word turn in the first line. I think I could turn and live with animals. What is the poet turning from? Answer. In this line, here the poet wants to turn from human into an animal. This turning is symbolic of the poet's detachment from human beings and their nature and his appreciation for animal kind. Question number 2. Mention 3 things that humans do and animals don't. Answer. Animals do not cry and complain over their condition. They do not commit sins and therefore do not weep for them. They are also very satisfied creatures and had no desire to possess material things. Humans, on the contrary, complain all the time, commit all sorts of sins, and are affected with the madness of owning things. Question 3. Do humans kneel to other humans who lived thousands of years ago? Discuss this in groups. Answer. Yes, human kneels to other humans who lived thousands of years ago, as it is a cultural tradition to do so. Students can discuss their own culture with their classmates and share the rituals and traditions of their culture and also get to know about other cultural practices. Question number 4. What are the tokens that the poet says he may have dropped long ago and which the animals have kept for him? Discuss this in the class. Answer. The tokens mentioned in the poem mean the symbols of the true nature of human being. These tokens are actually tokens of virtue such as containment, honesty, innocence and the likes of it. Now let us do some extra questions that are based on extract which comes for 3 marks. Read the following extract carefully and answer the questions that follow. Question first. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. Contained, ed. I stand and look at them long and long. Question A. What does the poet wants to turn into? Answer. The poet wants to turn into animal. Second, B part. Which qualities of animal attract the poet? The poet was attracted by the calmness and poise of the animal. Which word is similar to word calm? C question. Answer. The word is placid. Question number D. Explain the successive use of word long twice and bring out its significance. Answer. The successive use of word long makes the line significant. The first word long denotes period or time, whereas the other a desire. Question number 2. Then they do not sweat and whine about their conditions. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duties to God. This has come in CBSE 2015. A. What do humans lie awake in dark? Answer. Humans lie awake in dark, weeping for their sins. B. What do humans do about the condition? Answer. They sweat and whine about their condition. C. What was the opposite word to good deeds? The word is sins. Answer. Question number 4, D part. Find a word from the passage that is an antonym of thanking. Answer. The word is wine. Question 3rd. No one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. No one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lives thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. Question A. What does the poet call a mania here? Answer. The habit of owning things by humans has been called a mania. B. How are the animals not dissatisfied? Answer. Since animals do not have the desire to own anything, therefore they are never dissatisfied. C. What does demented means? Answer. It means mad or unbalanced. Which word in the passage means species? Answer. Word is kind. Question number 4. No one kneels to another, not to his kind that lives thousands of years ago. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. A. Who does another refers to? Answer. Another refers to or other animals here. Who is poet referring to that lived thousands of years ago? Answer. The poet is referring to the ancestors of human beings who lived thousands of years ago. What does kneeling symbolize here? Answer. Kneeling symbolic for praying in above lines. Symbolic. Okay. What word in the passage is the antonym of a part? Answer. Word is whole. Now let us come to 5th question that has come in CBSE 2014. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They envise them plainly in their possession. I wonder whether they get those tokens. Did I pass that way huge time ago and neglectfully drop them? A. Who does they refers to? They refers to animals. Answer. Explain the line. They bring me tokens of myself. Answer. The poet here means that the animals remind him the true value of the human nature, such as kindness and innocence. C. What word in the stanza means show? Answer. The word is envise. D. What similarity does the poet find between human beings and the animals? Answer. The poet finds that animals, like human beings, do not trouble others unless they are compelled. They are equally kind and innocent. Question 6. I wonder where they get those tokens. Did I pass the huge times ago and neglectfully drop them? Answer. Question A part. What does the poet wonder? Answer. The poet wonder whether the animals get all their virtue from humans. B. What does the poet says that he neglectfully dropped them? Answer. The poet believes that animals got their values from humans while they lost them a long time ago and had forgotten about them. C. What word in the stanza means carelessness? Answer. The word is neglect. D. Find from the passage a word which means enormous. That means huge or big. So the word in the stanza is huge. So answer will be huge. Let us come to the short type questions that comes for 2 marks. Question number 1. Why does the poet like animals? Answer. The poet like animals for their self-contained and quiet nature. The fact that animals are not like human beings and satisfied with their lives appeals to the poet a lot. Question number 2 that has come in CBSE 2014. Explain the satisfaction that animals have and humans don't. It is very important question. It is repeatedly asked in 8 marks also it is asked. So let us do this question. Answer. Animals do not have the desire to possess worldly things, whereas the more human own, the more they desire to grow own things and leaving them dissatisfied forever. The absence of this greed in animals keeps them satisfied, and its presence keeps human dissatisfied. Question number 3. Why do animals not weep for their sins? Answer. Animals do not weep for their sins because they do not need to do so. They are innocent creatures that commit no sins. It is human who weeps yet commits sins. Question 4. What makes the poet sick? Answer. The fact that human commits all kinds of sins and still discuss their duty to God makes the poet sick. This shows the hypocrisy of humans. Hypocrisy means dual nature or means दो बार जिसको कहते हैं ना कि दो तरफ से सोचना, कुछ करना कुछ और बोलना कुछ. Who on one hand do wrong and on other pray to God. Question number 5. Differentiate between human and animals in terms of desire. Answer. Animals are very different from humans as they have no desire to own things. They are happy with them without an unending greed, while the human beings maniacs in their greed for possession valuables. Question number 6. What does the poet mean by not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth? Answer. The poet means that animals do not pray to God or to the ancestors, and all of them are equal. Hence, no one is more respectable than another. The good values of animals, and the lack of social convention make them happy. And long questions that have come for 8 marks. Question number 1. Why do you think the poet has called the desire of own things a mania? Is the poet right in doing so? Write your own views. Answer. The poet uses words such as demented and mania for never-ending desires of human beings to own things, to possess things. These words shows the poet is comparing their desires to madness. The poet stands right in doing so, as this desire makes us so greedy and traps us in a vicious circle of aspiring more and more. Animals that are free from any possession are also free from sins, worries, and complaints. In order to gain more wealth, all the important values such as morality and kindness are left behind. Question 2. What according to you should be virtue that human should possess? Answer. Human beings should be gentle not only to their own kind but also to everyone and everything. Virtue should be such as kindness brings along other important values like innocence and honesty that they together makes the world a better place to live. The lack of such values result in corrupt society and people commit sins and weep over them in dark. These situations make them dissatisfied and unhappy in life. Human beings probably have these virtues in them, but along with the civilization process, they have left them behind and adopted greed and cunningness. Question number 3 that has come in CBSE 2015. It is not complaining about accepting a situation. The key to happiness in life elaborate in context of the poem Animals? Answer. The poet Whitman in this poem Animals compares animals to human beings and differentiate between them on the basis of their characteristics. Humans have been ranked much higher than the humans in poetic perception. Since animals do not complain about their situation, they are considered to be much happier than humans. Animals live in natural surroundings. They accept their natural values and lives. Humans, on the other hand, have never accepted nature, that is, they complained about it and try to change it, leading to an unhappy life. Question number 4. The poet in the poem Animals laments the loss of certain values on the part of the human beings, whereas animal seems to have retained them and self-contained. Analyze the cause of degeneration of values in today's hard times. Answer. In the modern civilized world, human beings have achieved a lot of material values but lost the real virtue. The more developed and modernized or modern human being become, the more they lose the essence of their character. Animal, whereas, never adapted to any material goods and always remain natural. This natural aspect of animal has helped them maintain their values. Human, in order to possess more and more, have forgotten kindness and innocence. So this was all for your from the poem Animals.